Hi, welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. This is an update on the pool and what the plan is. Just thought I'd do a little separate video and tell you what the plans are there. So we got workers. You got our friend doing the tiling there. We've got Julio. He's taken a day off from the rice fields. Julio is part of our Superman team. Okay. Well, it's looking really great. And I made contact with someone when I was over ordering the tiles with Edgar, and that someone apparently fixed his own filtration system. So he fixed his own filtration system. Now, we're down below the pool now, and this is where the drain off will come. This is where the pipes are going to be connected. Here, this takes you to the supply for fresh water. So we've got the drain off, it will come, and well, if we ever empty the pool, it will go off down there. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what will happen with Jessica and James' house, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, or meet that flood when we come to it. So this is the little outlet right now which we've got, and this is where all of the pump and filtration system go. We hope that will be big enough. It's not a big pool. You can see here the retaining wall that we built. So we're doing that. Now this has been made so that that will be the supply for going back, taking clean water, which you can see there, look, clean water back into the pool. And we made that ledge there. We made that ledge there so that it would be easy for kids to actually get out. Much easier for kids to get out. Well, and old farts like me as well. But there's steps there for getting in and out of the pool anyway. It goes down to about 5 feet, but it's not 5 feet, as you can see. It's not 5 feet to the first ledge. But it's an awkward shape. Beth wanted to be able to actually be completely immersed, and whatever she wants is fine by me. So this is our seated area. It's all messed up right now because we interviewed our friend Kevin here. Okay, that's more like it. Now I did ask for a longer table than that. When we ordered this, I asked for a longer table so that it would be reachable by all three. But probably I'll give that one to Nanai when we are going to buy Nanai a little, when we concreted that part in the patio outside her house. We will probably give that table to her and then get the longer one made when we have her 2 couches made. So that's it. Wow, there's a lot of clearing needs to be done. This is there's the cut down tree that we had cut down, and going to have to reclaim all of this. There's a lot of land that can be reclaimed here. So I had plans for putting up a safe house, which would be a dome house. I love the idea of the dome houses and have researched it quite a bit. They are for the most part, they're earthquake resistant. Let's not say earthquake proof. But as far as typhoons and heavy wind types of types of storms, the dome houses are really, really good. That's Lena's house down there. And this is our deck. We're going to have, before, our plan is that we want to be able to go and have a look at this guy. His name is Romeo, and Romeo was at Edgar's house, and he said that he had installed his own filtration system and pump at his pool, which is probably twice as big as the pool that we have here. So he's experienced in that and was very confident and invited us up to look at his pool, which is what we're going to do. We're going to go up there. I thought we might go up today, but Beth is feeling that she'd like to have a day at home. This is a great luxury for us, having a day at home, because usually we're out from morning till night doing what we do. And now, because of an enforced stay at home, we're not staying at home enforced, but we have the things that we would normally have been out doing, we're not able to do right now. There's our big mango tree. Oh, now that's interesting, isn't it? Look, can you see there that there's a whole section of very bright green against the old darker green. Now all I can do is just observe and point out. It's not like I know anything about mango trees, but that looks like something happened there, and that's a huge mango tree. That mango tree there, the smaller one, now that's the mango tree that the kids play in, and I don't know whether you can see it, but there's a hammock slung underneath. Boy, that hammock sees some service. It goes back and forth like a swing. That's an old coconut stump. And there's a banana tree that I planted a while ago. The old parts are what I planted, and the new parts are what Mother Nature came up with once we'd had that first harvest of bananas. There's a septic tank for the guest house, which has a bathroom, flushing toilet, and a place to wash, and a large room. Right, so for safety, what we're going to do, the plan, it'll be hard because especially once we see the tile there, because then it will really look like an empty swimming pool. It won't have the filtration system and the pump there, but it will look like a swimming pool. It will be very difficult to resist not to get the filtration next and the pump next, so that it's actually a functioning pool that we could fill. But we're thinking that it should be that we will not get all of that done before we have the fence made. Now that fence is going to be quite a few feet. It's going to be quite a few hundred feet actually, because if you think that the width now up here, look, you see that width right from there to here, and you look along, it's quite a few feet, probably about 22 or 24 feet, just guessing now because I don't want a boring thing of pacing things out, but that's about 22 or 24 feet. And the other, I'm looking now from here up to the very edge of the guest house, and then continuing on after that and going across under the palm tree and then coming around and back to the corner there. That's all got to be fenced so that kids cannot just decide to just come in and jump in the pool. And the thing is, what you have to understand with Filipinos is that they bathe fully clothed. So even when we go even when we go to the pool, they bathe fully clothed. So that means that they're quite accustomed to jumping into the pool with all of their clothes on and walking home soaking wet. And that's not a problem for them. Whereas Western kids said, well, I'd love to go for a swim, but I haven't brought my swim things with me. Oh dear. Yes, you wouldn't be hampered such in the Philippines. You just jump in with whatever you've got on, and then, well, but I'll be wet going home. Yes, and your point. So you can see what I mean. Okay, well, that's enough waffling about the pool, but it brings you up to date on the intention. The final step here, we're looking at finishing the rendering, which you can see they're working on right now. The floor will be the last, well, the top shelf will be the next part to go in to be rendered, and then finally they'll back out having done the floor. Now, after that, we need to be able to do the fence, so we'll be saving up to get the fence done. Once the fence is in and it's actually safe, then we'll start looking at how we can afford to get the pump and the filtration system in, which is back to that little shed, if you want, and that's what we'll be doing. Still got some bolts to go in on the top of this. I bought the bolts, just haven't got round to putting them in, but I will be putting them in very soon. We've got the rainy season coming, and with it the possibility of typhoons. So I would like these members to be bolted in, and we've got the lag bolts to do that, and I'll be putting them in myself. Okay, well, thanks for being with us. That's a little update of the pool, and thanks to the guys working on it, doing a great job.